how to acquire the email and phone number of anybody as long as it's B2B. Now, if you're running an agency or SaaS or any service-based business selling high ticket where customer LTV is about $1,000, then you should know the importance of contact data. Especially sales leaders should be able to resonate with this a lot. In fact, if you're a business owner of any sort, you should know the importance of contact data. Poor contact data means you're going to be wasting your time, energy, and money reaching out to invalid email addresses and dialing invalid phone numbers, because you need good contact data for your outbound to work successfully. The problem is that good quality contact data is hard to find and expensive to find as well. The problem with traditional data providers are twofold at the moment. Number one, they're expensive as fuck and they trend to restrict you into annual contracts, which again makes it more expensive. And the data coverage is not the best. Data coverage in sales, especially when it comes to contact data, is all about how complete and accurate your information is for potential leads and customers. This means having up-to-date names, job titles, emails, phone numbers, and company details. When you have higher data coverage, your sales team can reach out more effectively and engage with the right audience, making your sales campaigns much more effective and successful. Plus, it can help you segment and personalize your sales efforts better, which can again lead to higher conversion rates. What a lot of these data providers, traditional data providers, that is lack is the capability to provide us with enough data coverage, as I mentioned before. Now, as you can see here, waterfall enrichment is the solution to all of this BS. Now, what is waterfall enrichment? Waterfall enrichment is, like I mentioned before, the solution to the problem of poor data coverage, obviously, right? You basically waterfall data providers. This means you check 5+ different providers. If provider A doesn't have the right contact data, then you check provider B, then provider C, until you find the email that you want. This process continues until you find the email that you want, and you only pay when you find a match. This way, you can maximize coverage and minimize price. Your coverage will increase by 2 to 3x, and your cost will plummet relative to leading providers. That's why waterfall enrichment is amazing, right? Now, how do you do this waterfall enrichment? You do it through tools like Clay inbuilt waterfall enrichment feature, or through Full Enrich, or through Better Contact. These are some of the common solutions that are out there that will enable you to do waterfall enrichment easily. Now, let me show you how to do it via Clay's inbuilt waterfall enrichment feature. Okay, so I'm inside Clay, and what I'm going to do now is basically enrich for email and phone number via waterfall enrichment. What I'm going to do is add enrichment, go to waterfall, and I'm going to select work email first. And the combination I'm going to be using is this. First, go through Lead Magic. I prefer Lead Magic. Then go through Prospeo, then Find Email, then Hunter, then Diagma, and then try last, as a last resort, drop contact. And then select your input data, full name, company domain, and then your validation provider so that your email is validated. Now you have to turn this on because by default, catch-all emails will be returned as valid. So I want to mark catch-all emails as invalid for now because you need to verify this data later on via catch-all email verification provider such as BounceBand or Scrubby, right? So I don't want to take the risk inside Play for now, so I'm just going to do it via Zero Bounce. Zero Bounce doesn't have the feature to do it, so yeah, I'm just going to use Zero Bounce for now. Or you can use Find Email or Lead Magic or Dbounce or Hunter or Never Bounce via API. Let's use zero bounds for now, right? I use zero bounds or find email or lead magic. I tend to cycle through these three. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to hit save. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this row first. Pro actions, delete row. And I'm going to hit run. I'm going to hit run. What is going to happen is, as you can see, it's trying to find an email, via lead magic. It has not found an email via lead magic. So it has cycled through Prospeo, find an actual email, and then it has found a valid email address. So we've got the valid email. Okay, so that's how this works. If it was not found through Prospeo, what it would have done is it would have run through find email, then Hunter, then Datagma, and then drop contact to basically find the work email. So this is how you would go about enriching work emails via Clay. For enriching phone numbers, I would recommend Better Contact or Full Enrich. I'm going to be showing you how to use both of them. Let's start with Full Enrich first. Here we are inside Full Enrich. What we need to do is you can enrich for both phone number and email. Right, it enriches via 15 plus data providers. As you can see here, we aggregate contact info from 15 plus premium vendors. So let's go back to Full Enrich. Let's go to Phone Plus Email. You could do it from Sales Navigator, or just from one contact, or via a CSV or Excel. Let me show you how to do it via CSV or Excel. Okay, now the CSV has been uploaded, and we have to match our columns here first. We have to enable this option. First line contains headers and map out everything. I got the full name mapped out here, the company domain mapped out here, and the company name mapped out here, and the LinkedIn profile URL mapped out here as well. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to hit continue, and I'm going to see, whether it's all valid or not. Yeah, it's valid. Then I'm going to enrich for phones and email. So the enrichment process is complete. Now, here's how the flow has worked. It has first checked inside Full Enrich first to see if there was enrichment already done for this particular contact, which in this case, no. So since it's not found inside Full Enrich itself already, it's going through contact out first. And then what it has done is it has not found anything where contact out, so it's going through email provider 1. And it has got an email address, and it has used Datagma to find the phone number because nothing was found by Apollo. The whole process is pretty much complete now. So this is how the workflow works inside Full Enrich for finding emails and phone numbers. It takes 1 credit to find emails, and it takes 10 credits to find phone numbers. 1 phone number, that is. 1 phone number for 10 credits, 1 email for 1 credit. That's how it works. So that's Full Enrich. So here's how you use Better Contact to enrich your data. Better Contact is a waterfall enrichment data provider, which uses 20 plus data sources to enrich your data to find emails and phone numbers. Plus, a cool feature that Better Contact has is the intelligent enrichment feature, which comes up with the optimal enrichment sequence based on the leads, right? The geography of the leads and the industry of the prospects that you have inside your lead list. Now, let me show you how to use Better Contact. We are inside Better Contact now, and I'm going to show you how to enrich a contact list that you already have. You could also plug Better Contact into your current workflow via API. You could do Clay via API or Make or Zapier via API as well. But for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to show you how to upload a CSV file and then enrich your lead list via that method. So hit find emails or phone numbers of my lead list, select the file, and then once it has been uploaded, hit submit my file. And what is going to happen is Better AI is going to analyze the file and it is going to map out everything. It has detected a contact. I'm just using one contact for demonstration purposes. So it has mapped out first name, last name, and company name, plus the LinkedIn profile URL and company domain. I don't have company LinkedIn page data, so that's not mapped out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit continue, and I'm going to label this as demo data, and I'm going to use the Better AI waterfall method, right? Better AI event enrichment waterfall method. You could also come up with a custom process flow, but I would recommend just using this for starters. And also I'm going to customize the enrichment parameters, where I'm going to enrich, verify, catch all email addresses, and also I'm going to enrich direct phone numbers here. Now that this has been done, this has been selected, I'm going to hit start enrichment now. Now the enrichment process has begun. It's in processing. And we're going to see whether the email and phone number has been found, which in this case, it has been found. Let's go see details. And as you can see, the waterfall used is the Better AI flow, and it has found one deliverable email address, phone number as well. And yeah, we could outreach to this contact right away. So that's how Better Contact works. So if you need any help with coming up with enrichment workflows for enriching data, you need help with enriching your data, and also building out your outbound GTM motion, then click the link below to book a call with me. I'll go over a custom blueprint or growth roadmap with you that you can use immediately to scale your business once again right away. With that being said, talk to you soon.